a lot of Toyota vehicles have been recalled because they've been problematic. Okay, they've had several problems, but the most notable problem is the defective gas pedals.
Okay, look, let's keep it real. What makes this story fun, okay, is that recently the Uger family was interested in buying a vehicle. And Anna's boyfriend, Ladis, was good enough to help us, right? But he's at a Ford dealership. And we made it very clear that we wanted a Japanese car because we were tired of my American cars that kept breaking down. And Wendy was convinced that, you know, Toyotas and Asian cars don't break down and American cars do. Now, Ladis tried to talk some sense to us a little bit, and no, we weren't happy. So we wound up buying a Toyota Corolla, which has now been recalled.
Oh,
okay.
Devastating. Devastating.
So the whole time, Ladis is thinking, na 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 na. What happened now? Oh, no. Yeah, they never break down. Oh, the Toyotas never break down. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Why don't you go ahead and buy some? Yeah. Oh, no, Fords. You don't want to buy a Ford. No. Have they been recalled lately? Yeah,
not only have they not been recalled, the Ford Fusion has won several awards.
It's propaganda.
It's not. It's the truth. Look, first of all, I drive a Nissan, okay? I'm all for Japanese cars. I love non-American cars. I know that's a terrible thing to say.
You know what? Oscar Goodman is demanding an apology. That is outrageous. The mayor of Detroit just called.
I would love a Corvette. A Corvette is an American car. Chevy, I would love it. If somebody gave me a Corvette, I would definitely drive it. Z06.
If someone were to give it to her. All right. So look. I hear you. Now let's talk about why they got recalled. And we're in a bit of a panic. I panicked this morning.
Did you?
I was watching the Obama press conference, not the press conference, but when he talked to Democrats. And then afterwards, I thought they were going to do an analysis on CNN, but they didn't. They went straight to the Toyota story. I'm like, whatever. Then I'm like, wait a minute. We have a Toyota Corolla. And LaHood, the transportation secretary, said, you need to stop driving those cars now, right? And it sent everybody into a panic, including me. Okay, I'm like, Wendy! First of all, we have to switch cars. Okay, right. I'm not letting you drive that car. Okay.
Oh,
poopy poopy. And then number two, you have to call Toyota right now and demand a rental. Okay, because they're like, oh, we can't get to your car yet. All right, well, take as long as you need. Just give me a rental. Right? That makes sense. I mean, what am I? The problem is the accelerator sometimes goes out of control and won't stop. Right?
They thought that the floor mats were entrapping the accelerator,
Which,
right?
One, that's not true.
Right.
The floor mats are not the ones that are making the accelerator. Number two, now they're like, I think we got a part in the accelerator.
Yeah, there might be an electrical problem.
Right, but consumer groups are saying, hey, wait a minute. Some of these cars are getting stuck, the gas pedal gets stuck, and goes up to 120 miles an hour. Okay, this is an electronic problem. This isn't a problem with a part. Now, I don't know enough about cars where I have no idea who's telling the truth, right? But do I trust Toyota? That they're like, oh, no, we figured it out. It was the mat. No, okay, that didn't work. Yeah, it was a little part. We're sending the parts to the dealers now. It's fine. No, of course I don't trust them. You know, they're a corporation. And you think they're going to say, oh, yeah, it's an electronic problem. Let's take back those 5 million cars and try to fix the electronic problem in the cars and make you panic about every other car that's on the road that might also have an electronic problem that's made by Toyota. They're not going to say that. Even if it's true, they're not going to say it, right? So, panic.
Yeah, everyone is panicking. By the way, did you guys get the rental, or are you still waiting on that?
They said they're going to call her back. Okay.
Customer service is important when it comes to this.
You might want to think about it next time you're buying a car. But look. Here's first quick clarification. LaHood then took back his comments, realizing that would be a total panic. He said, no. If you have an experience problem with your car, you could wait to take it in. You don't have to stop driving all the cars. Okay, right. Toyota put a lot of pressure on them to say that. Okay, but the bottom line on why all this happened is, if you missed it so far, it's because I bought a Toyota. I jinxed the whole company, okay? They'd never had a problem before, okay? Never. That's why we bought the Toyota. What were the chances, right? And if you know anything about my gambling history, you knew this was definitely going to happen. If Toyota knew what it was good for them, they would have been like, no, don't buy our car.
Buy the Ford.
And this happened right after we bought the car. So there's no disputing it. It's definitely the Jinx. So I don't know if Toyota owes me money or I owe Toyota money. but that's what happened here. And now you know.